What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pill, and I'm coming back today with more Ultra Impact. We're going to talk about the ability type select recruitment. This dropped this morning in the game. I talked about it a little bit yesterday. You do want to bear in mind here that you do have the provisional license event open here. This is open for just a few more days. And to my knowledge, personally, I think this is a better value because these units are time limited. But let's go look at the ability system because there are quite a few things. I say ability system. Let's go look at the ability type recruitment, the blue recruitment, and let's figure out which one actually is the better recruitment to do if you're, looking to actually do some recruitments at the moment. So, let's look at the hot picks. Let's jump in. Okay? Now, first things up, you have the blue Midori, the blue Deku. Deals 700% damage to a single opponent, decreases the opponent's critical rate by 35% for 3 turns. So that's not bad at all. Decreases the critical rate is nice. I haven't had you do get critical fairly frequently. What's really nice here is HP is 27,950. That's, of course, when he's completely maxed out. Power is 5903, speed is 429, and critical rate is 10. Okay? Pretty decent unit. Active skill deals 350% damage to a single opponent, decreases the opponent's speed by 30% for 3 turns. Cooldown is 4 turns. That's a nice cooldown. It's a very, very low number for cooldown. I'm used to like 5 and 6 turn cooldowns. Deals 350. This is Detroit Smash. Deals 350% damage to a single opponent. Skill impact increases by 50% if the opponent's speed has been reduced. So you've got to reduce the opponent's speed to get that effect. But that's a very good effect. Very good unit. I like this unit a lot. Let's keep going though. Okay. Number 1, Bakugo. This dude needs no introduction. I talked about this guy absolutely when we first got to the game. I said this is one of the units that you really, really want to run for. I've had absolutely no qualms. I have almost maxed this guy out. Not quite maxed him, but he is absolutely phenomenal. I'm not even going to go into everything because this unit you should have gunned for at the very beginning for the rerolls. Fantastic unit, needs no introduction. Absolutely adore this unit. And if you got him with Momo, you know how damn good he really, really is. Okay? Suyu. Here's an interesting one. Deals 700% damage to a single opponent. Medium notes that this is single target. Medium chance of confusing the opponent for 2 turns. Also decreases the opponent's speed by 30% for 3 turns. Additional skill is 350% damage to a single opponent, decreases the opponent's critical rate by 25% and defenses by 15% for 3 turns when used in successful execution of a chain. The nice part about these, when you see those skills, when it's a successful execution of a chain, that has absolutely nothing to do with the effects on your opponent. It literally has to do with how fast you can tap the screen, and, you shouldn't be failing that too much. Gives the character's camouflage for 3 turns. Also increases the critical rate of all allies by 20% for 3 turns. Cooldown is 5 turns. I'm not so enamored by that one. It's a good skill, but I don't know how phenomenal it is. I would prefer Deku and Deku and Bakugo all day over her, but that's, if you're building a full-on blue team, she definitely, is obviously going to have her uses. Then you've got Red Riot. Kirishima deals 650 damage to a single opponent, increases the character's defense by 20% for 3 turns, also gives the character the ability to make a last stand 1 time. We haven't talked about last stands, so probably warrants its own video, but I unfortunately don't have any units that really do last stands yet. But, we'll cover that here shortly. Deals 300% damage to a single opponent. Gives the character the ability to cover allies for 3 turns. Also gives the character a barrier that nullifies 2 hits. A very, very, very substantial defensive unit. Not so much on the offense side, but definitely very good on the defense side. Gives characters the ability to counter for 3 turns after taking a normal attack. That's exceptional. That really helps out a lot. Gives the character a barrier that nullifies 2 hits. Also increases the character's skill impact by 30% for 3 turns. Cooldown time is 5 turns. I thought it said 3 turns. I was about to have a panic. 5 turns on that. So, very good defensive unit, but I want to emphasize he's a defensive unit, not really so much on the offense. Momo, once again, a unit that needs absolutely no introduction. She is 100% support. Not so much on the offense side. I mean, she does okay. She definitely isn't the greatest on the offense side, but what she does for your team is absolutely substantial. If you don't have her, you definitely do want her. I'm not even going to bother going into her too much because, once again, I told you guys at the beginning, you definitely want this unit. Hawks. This is Blue Hawks, deals 550% damage to a single opponent. Skill impact greatly increased relative to the character's speed. That is noteworthy. It does require your speed stat to be pretty good. The downside of Hawks on that plus ultra gauge, the plus ultra attack, is that if your units are not fully awakened, if they're not fully upgraded, you do begin to really feel the effects of that. Now, Dash, 150% damage to a single opponent. Skill impact is increased relative to the character's speed, once again. Makes sense for Hawks. Deals 350% damage to a single opponent. Increases character's skill impact by 40% for 3 turns when used with a successfully executed chain. Cooldown is 3 turns, which is very nice cooldown. I like this Hawks, but I think there's better out there. Frankly, he's really, really, really reliant on the ability to get some other attacks off. Okay, now it looks like we're starting to get into the villains. Let's talk about Toga. Deals 600% damage to a single opponent. High chance of causing the opponent to bleed for 3 turns. So basically she does an ailment here. 350% damage to a single opponent. Medium chance of causing the opponent to bleed for 3 turns. Also increases the character's plus ultra gauge by 20% if the opponent is bleeding. So basically, if you already have bleeding happening, she's going to increase her SA gauge. It's really nice. I'm sorry, I guess just need to get out of calling it SA gauge, but we call it SA gauge for every other game. Increases the character's plus ultra gauge by 50%. Also increases the character's critical rate by 20% for 3 turns. So more of a support, self-support, but a support skill. So those are all of our hot picks. Those are all the hot picks right here. Sorry, the HDMI is acting stupid tonight. Okay. Drop rates. The drop rates are the same. There's no increased drop rate on this event. Also worth noting, and it should say here, recruitment information. We're going to go down to the bottom. We're going to look, okay? So everybody on this banner will appear in other recruitments after the current recruitment ends. Here's the thing, guys. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. If you're going to look for a banner to summon on, I still think this banner is significantly better. Because if you go down here, it says, the hot pick characters and memories from the current may become hot picks again after the current recruit ends. Basically, that means that they will only show up on other banners where they're hot picks. They are time limited. So you have only so many opportunities to get these new units. I am going to do all my freebies on this banner until it's gone. It leaves at the end of the month. So we have a bit of time with which to decide what we're going to be doing here. Now, if you're like me, I'm sitting on a whole ton of silver tickets. I do plan to do some summons on those silver tickets. I want to see what we get here first, though. No. That was really... It slowed down. It faked me out. Oh, new phone. Who dis? New phone. Oh, okay. We got a UR memory on the daily freebie. I will take that. I have no clue what that UR memory does, but let's take a look here real quick. Happy Hot Pot skills. Let's see. When equipped by you, a high-class student, in other words, it has to be an A1 student, or 1A student, the increases the character's plus ultra gauge by 25%. Also increases the character's critical hit rate by 15% for 2 turns when you successfully executed with a skill chain. Maximum used 5 times. That said, I still haven't gotten one of the new units from here, so I'm going to blow 5 of my silver tickets on this bad boy. Once again, I want to emphasize, I'm not hitting the blue banner. I've talked time and time again about how I want to increase my blue team. I really want to build that team up, but I can't justify hitting that banner when we've got... Keep going, baby. Nope. Okay. When we've got time-limited units chilling out here. I just can't justify it. So we're going to blow a couple more... Let's see, 13. So I'm going to blow 3 more silver tickets and see what we can get. I'm really hoping we get some good stuff here because I really, really, really do want to get these time-limited units. And honestly, this makes a good excuse to go in here and do some summons. So, once again, I want to emphasize, I am, going after units not on the blue banner. We are chasing the time-limited units. I just find that personally, maybe my opinion is weird, but I find that to be a little bit better use of my time and energy. Because once these units are gone, and all 3 of these units are fantastic. Like, easily better than even some of the units on the blue banner. Looking at you, Hawks. I like Hawks and all, but man, it is really dependent on your speed stat, which isn't even one of the better stats. So it's like, who knows? Who knows? So we're not getting too much here. Let's see. Last summon with the silver tickets. Can we get a lucky one? Let's go. No hero uniforms. Let's see that fake out. Let's go. Or I'll take an All Might animation. I will easily take an All Might animation. Come on. Show some rainbow. Nope. No rainbow. No All Might. But we can get a fake out. And we did not. But I can... Ooh, okay. Okay. All right. But I'm going to do one quickie here. I've not spent any gems in the game at this point. And this is... I mean, I've spent a few. Not too many. I've spent a little bit. But let's see if we can get some mad luck going right now. Let's get some really good luck going. All right. Come on, guys. Show me that rainbow. No? Well, oh, did I see it? Did I see it? I saw a little blurb. I could swear. Oh. All right. So it doesn't look like we got lucky on this one. Not even an SR? Okay, there we go. We got SR Minota. Which actually ain't bad. I mean, could be a heck of a lot worse, but that was not a very was not the shining example of a decent summon. Let's take it silly. Let's just do one more. Let's just do one more. I want to save a little bit. I know saving 500 is like, it is what it is. But I really, really, really want these new units. We do not have hero outfits, but I'm really hoping for a second UR on this video. Almost said 4-star. Give me that UR animation. Let's go. Oh! Oh! Show me All Might. No All Might, but... Okay. Okay. Man. Oops. I thought our alerts were turned off. Apparently not. That's okay. That's okay. Let's go. We're supposed to have those turned off when we're not streaming. Let's go. So whoever that was, there you go. Thank you for the sub. Okay. I can actually upgrade that SR Ochako, but that is not a UR. I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to save the rest of my silver tickets, and I'm going to save the rest of my gems, and we're going to come back in towards the end of this. We've still got a few more days, about 2, almost 3 weeks left on this banner, so I'm going to continue hitting my dailies. We at least got a free UR memory on the daily, so that's good news. But for now, you want my honest opinion? I say leave the blue banner alone unless you just are absolutely itching for a blue unit. But if you want my opinion and you don't have these time-limited movie units yet, you definitely want to focus on these before you do anything else. But for now, that's going to be the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section, and I'll catch you all in the next one.